Hello everyone, this is day 18 of our challenge. At this point it's grind time. It's not gonna be very fun episode, to be fair. I mostly is gonna test experience in various areas. Quick recap, we are 18 hours and 40 minutes in, so we have 5 hours and 20 minutes for one of the rules, which I doubt I'm gonna beat. I still have to go to Forgotten Gods, reaching Vanguard. Average item level a little bit better, 53. I managed to swap some pieces for a elite version, like these boots and these gloves. I got better pants. Soon I'm gonna swap some other stuff, but without much further ado, quick check on the experience bar. I have to restock some stuff, but not now. I'm gonna try beehives. This is a very good source of experience. There is some undeads on the way as well. That spawns. This is a good spawn location. Basically for a trash kills. You see, this was a nice chunk. This is the best place probably for experience. They die pretty quick. Unfortunately, this is a regenerator spawn, so immediately restart, which is a waste of a potion. Not good. We can't fight regenerators, not in a classless challenge. Maybe I can grab a Pitmaster amulet, a medal, sorry, so I can destroy the regenerator. Okay, this is a protector. I'm gonna separate him from the pack. Usually protector is very squishy, but makes the other very tanky. So always focus the protector hero over the ads. No point to kill the boss. Experience is pretty meaningless. Immediately rush to the next 5. Why pick bees? They're very vulnerable to fire, also very low life pool. Even their heroes are not so hard to kill. As you can see, this hero takes fair amount of damage. reset. Avoid touch hero. Another regenerator. I'll try to separate him. Seems impossible. Actually not a bad spawn. Just I can go toe to toe with them. They deal a lot of damage and one of them is swift. So basically all of them is faster. I have to check if I can push my damage. So I can get rid of the salt and eventually craft silver core boats for the offhand and move the flint to the main hand weapon. Recently I don't need it Aether resistance. This 70 overcap is just way too much. And maybe if I push the damage I can somehow move a little bit forward and look for finishing some quests that I put on a hold. I don't seems to get much from the grind. I'm already 10 minutes in and just got bar and a half. Not terrible, but definitely if I craft experience equipment, I can speed up the process. Not an amazing spawn this time. Let's say sell some stuff. First, I'll try to buy a better equipment, and after that I'll look forward for upgrading some stuff. Oops, actually this was an upgrade. I keep way too much useless stuff.
See you around.
76. Let's try.
Price of what I've got left.
Helm is 96. Shoulders 96.
Put it to good use.
Back to the grind. With the extra proc from the helm, I should push a little bit more damage, squeeze. These shamblers, I don't want to deal with them for sure. Regenerator. Okay, supporter. This guy heals the others. Good thing is he can't heal himself. So again, he is a priority target. Good thing about these grinds, I'm gonna hit some good status with the oven as well. Believe it or not, this is a very fast leveling method, but if you have experience gear on, okay, Aura procs is not chasing me anymore. Lucky spawn this time. A lot of bees, also easy heroes. Definitely prefer these heroes over any regenerator. I definitely can't grind out the levels in a 5 hours. Impossible. I have to think for something better, which at this point is progress the campaign, but I just can't see it. Now, which one I need more? Gonna lose good chunk of spirit. Here I can reroll for a better physical resistance probably.
Iron well spent.
Let's try that.
See anything you like?
Okay, this is a high roll. And this is a high roll, but I prefer the physical resistance. So I'm gonna reroll eventually the helm again. Another part covered. Okay, I can get rid of the helm without losing the jewelries. Actually, this offhand is quite low level. I'm gonna try the reanimator once. It's a grind episode anyways. Creek Lab is another good place to grind experience. Also you get some crystals on top. This guy is very squishy compared to other bosses. The problem with current offhand, it comes with 600 life, which is a lot in hardcore, especially when it comes from a offhand. But it's not the right base. This guy always drop a fire base with fire BIA suffixes. So getting a good one is more likely than getting a good pulsing shard. And it's time to push the damage, I think. Destroyer of Thunder is absolutely terrible roll. I need 1 point spirit as well. And a level 84. Let's give him another shot. I think at this point is very clear. I can't hit 100 in 5 hours. So at least I can grind for a better tune. Maybe my decision to go for a caster approach was wrong. I'm start thinking retaliation tank should be better. I can try that in the future. And I'm pretty sure if I build retaliation tank correctly, I can hit the 24 hours mark. Because spreading points into physique and spirit kinda rough, and on a retaliation build I can use a lower level jewelries without any problem. It's not big deal. Rune carved. This is a good prefix. Okay, we have a winner. I hope I don't drop chaos resistance. No, drop significant amount of life, but I'm pretty sure I got massive boost.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left. Put it to good use. What brings you to my forge?
Okay, we bring back partially some of the life we lost. I still can't craft silver cores. I'm pretty sure it's expensive.
Iron well spent.
I think Caimans sell this. We push some offensive ability, better damage. I think it's time to get rid of the salt.
I do the best I can with what I've got.
Okay, 40k, not too bad. So which one was attached here? Burning weapons. Okay, that's fixed. We lost fair amount of grind for more damage, more offensive ability as well. But killing speed is definitely better, especially the dot damage. Also, our charge ability is more impactful now. So we place huge amount of dot on impact. Okay, this is a very lucky spawn. have to try a few easier totems as well. Maybe I can get some luck with the seals. I can use better components, not components, augments as well.
See anything you like?
I fixed some of my resistance problems.
Put it to good use. Come see what's left of my wares.
And this really good stuff to start with. To be fair, even I can use this. I don't need the black tallow anymore. Ideally I want Seal of Annihilation, but it's too early for that, so I'm gonna get whatever I can. Definitely gonna swap all the augments for resistances. This is 12, fine, 36 fine, 46, 16, everything seems fine. I push my total damage, defensive, offensive ability, so I add another 3k. That's a good stuff. I didn't sell my potential upgrade. Problem is I'm totally broke. Definitely I have to start doing totems. This route gives me mostly experience. But no other profit. Definitely better killing speed. Still not good enough to deal with bosses. There is actually easy totem in Creek Slop, and I can try there as well in terms of experience. Okay, this is a lot of damage. This guy is a reflector. This is a very rich map as well. Good density, up to 20 crystals. The only problem is these fire soldiers, not this one, the bigger one. No lucky with a totem. This totem is part of a specific group, but if it spawns here, it's mostly harmless heroes, slow ones, nothing crazy. So actually this map is better to farm than the hives, I think, or I can combine them.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left. Put it to good use.
Yeah, 1 hour for a level, bad strategy. I have to push quests. This is probably one of the few enemies that applies a sleep debuff on you, which is very rare in this game. Level 80. Technically better weapon. I'm curious to see actually. Yeah, for sure is better. Have to reapply my chariot. I lose life again. I think chaos resistance. Good thing about this weapon comes with burn duration and extra burn. That means I can kite a little bit more effectively now. Of course we trade a lot of tankiness for that. I drop to 8k life, which is very low for ultimate, especially for Forgotten Gods, which I have to reach anyways. Okay, I want to test the totem, basically for money. Okay, this is the worst possible spawn actually. But damage is good. Damage is definitely good.
See anything you like? Put it to good use. See anything you like? See you around. See anything you like?
Okay, we reach some good dot numbers. Pretty happy with that. Of course, no chance to deal with regenerators without a proper debuff. My damage is high enough to drop him down slowly but surely. Before these changes was completely impossible. To reflector mobs, not ideal, but I don't deal enough damage to kill myself basically. Disengaging, very long cooldown, but is another source of dot damage. Also much needed reduced target damage, which is I basically lack. This is another big problem in this playthrough. I didn't pick any source of damage reduction. Maybe I should put Light of Empyrean and sacrifice some tankiness. This was another huge mistake that I did. With Lights of Empyrean, it's gonna be much safer in hardcore. And now it's too late basically. There is a time for one more run. In conclusion, grinding out 100 is gonna take maybe 20 hours, which is unacceptable, so I have to move forward. But anyways, this playthrough is a lesson, so at least I know what mistake I did and what can improve to beat the timer. I'll do one more hive run. I'll close the episode. Okay, exactly 1 hour. Managed to reach average level 59. In conclusion, grinding for experience is a bad move. I waste 1 hour just to get a level and a half, which is terrible. So moving forward is best I can do, grab as much quest I can do, and eventually reach the point that I can finish the challenge in a reasonable time, learn from my mistakes and stuff, so I can get better the next time, making a better plan. I go for this without any plan, to be fair. I kinda underestimate the timer. I think if it took me casually 15-16 hours completely solo self-found to finish the game to 100, should be another 10 hours classless, which was bad calculation. I still think I can beat this timer if I practice a little bit more and choose a different approach, not caster, not spreading my physique and spirit, basically my attribute points that much. I think if I spread them physique and a little bit of cunning, should be much better, and using lower level jewelries and taking a proper tank path with a lot of retaliation and other goodies, I should be much better and safer. Because let's be honest, me fighting every boss, kiting a lot, kinda put too much time on the clock. But anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for the support. Thank you for all the comments and stuff, and see you in the next one.